Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. Um, Before we jump straight into the gameplay, I just wanted to cover a couple things real quick. As many of you know, I actually stream these videos on Twitch. That's why you see comments pop up here. So if you want to catch those live, make sure you follow me. I do stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually around 6 p.m. Mountain Time, but sometimes it's actually more like 4 p.m. Mountain Time. I also stream on weekends, as I am today. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. And then I also play other games other than Factorio, and so if you're not interested in that, that's great. Don't worry about it. But if you are, I've been playing through Riftbreaker, which has been a really fun kind of tower defense plus base building plus resource collection, kind of like Factorio, not automation like Factorio though. Plus hordes of enemies, kind of almost like Diablo. Some people have said it's a mixture between They Are Billions and a base builder and a few other things, so it's pretty interesting. I've been playing some Timberborn. I've been playing some Subnautica, but I haven't been streaming it. That game is just beautiful. In any case, that's all I have to say about that. If you're interested in those things, hit me up. And we are going to be working some more on the factory today. So one thing I did do between the last two episodes is upgrade these to Foundry 2s because I got those automated and I had completely forgotten I had Foundry 2s automated. So now I can put two yield modules, netting a whopping 6% productivity, which is quite nice. And between that and the Foundry 2s and this guy giving some haste, he actually might not need to be haste anymore. Let's do efficiency. I think saving some power is worth it. Now we're getting a maximum of 3.18 steel per second. And then another thing I forgot I could do, I don't know why I keep forgetting this, I can put yield in all these buildings. So all the things that make steel, we can switch them over to yield modules. And when I say make steel, I mean make steel products. And then that way we get even more bang for our buck, since these are limited by input anyway. That's not even going to slow anything down. It'll actually speed things up. So we'll end up getting our steel stuff backed up sooner with that strategy, which is exactly what we want. And I'm going to switch these to Foundry 2s as well, switch these to Medium Assembler 2s, and that will allow me to put more modules in them, but I need 3 more. And Foundry 2s are right here. So we'll grab a few more of those. And there we go. So we get quite a bit more yield. You know, 6% times another 6% is actually more than 12%. It's not a lot more, but slightly more. And then, you know, for stuff like gears, that's made out of plates and rods that we also have productivity, and then we've got, you know, 18 or 19 or 20%, whatever that works out to. So use a little bit more power for that route, but it will net in getting a lot more steel. I am a bit worried about power. We have unlocked Stirling engines, which essentially just convert heat straight to electricity. And we have unlocked geothermal plants. And that's pretty nice. So I do think I want to build a geothermal plant or two. And I also am going to need some extractors anyway. Wow, that's a lot of wells. Each extractor needs well. So let's grab some of those. That will save me some well building. Why are these slowed down again? Because of pump 2s, and those are slowed down because of pump 1s. Those are slowed down because of one-way valves. And those are slowed down because of steel sheets. That's right. That is the holdup. Now the real question, oh my gosh. You're telling me I can put productivity in buildings? Well, that's just peachy. I did not know that. Do I want to use that much power? I think the answer is yes. This will make everything better. Wow. That's incredible. Okay, this is where I might want to use module inserter. Medium assembling machine yield module 1. Do I still want efficiency? That makes a huge difference. I don't have a ton of power yet. I'm gonna go with that. At some point, I'm sure I'll switch things around, but for now, I think I still want some efficiency. Okay, these are all tier 2. Does that not work? Are there some you can't put yield in? No. It does work. Yield module 1, efficiency module 1, assembling machine 2. Oh, it's the wrong assembling machine. It's supposed to be medium assembler 2. I don't know what those are or why they're still there. There we go. Yield 1, efficiency 1. Check. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can never decide if I want to go full yield or not, but power in this game comes at enough of a premium that I think I want to mix yield and efficiency. We'll handle the iron stuff in a minute. I never grabbed 2 more construction bots, did I? I think I grabbed 1 more. Because it had only built 1. Okay. These can be the same story. Small assembler 2. Yield 1. Efficiency 1. Check. Get those guys going. I don't know, maybe I should just do all yields. Oh, I didn't set this one up. I'll do 2 yields for that. Distillery 2s are expensive. Medium tank 2s. Yeah, you know what? I've changed my mind after doing all that work. I think yield is just too important. Because if you think about the number of steps that a lot of these buildings have, even just a 6% boost on every step is going to, in some cases, reduce the, some of the cost elements by like 50%. So I think I'm happy just plopping down yields everywhere. Now, the problem is we actually don't have yields automated, so I should work on that. This is stupid. That's not gonna work. I mean, I guess this can work, actually. If I do that, and then if I do this, and then I do this, and this, it's not my most elegant design ever, but it'll work. And then we'll limit that at 100. And why is this guy not running? Oh, he's just not grabbing green wire. There we go. And then I want to boost you guys up to be faster. And then can we put yield in the module makers? Oh, I sure can. Let's go. That's not something I'm used to. Not at all. I do have coffee. See? It's a thing. It was just very hot. Nice. Okay. So more yield modules, which we need to put in all these buildings. And then you need to be a foundry too. We'll put yield in there as well. Get some more pipes. Yeah, I'm just a sucker for yield modules. But we knew that already. We knew that already. I do have an inventory issue. get rid of a couple things. So let's see what's going on now. Steel is building back up. Steel plates are all gone. We still are not getting enough steel, even with all the productivity. I mean, 6% helps, but it's not a completely different world. And we just don't have enough iron ingots, because iron's low. Now, I could put yield in these furnaces, but that's a pretty significant power cost for only 3% more iron, so I don't think that's quite worth it yet. Now, crucibles should probably be Foundry 2s. Foundry 2s are also slightly more power efficient. Crafting speed is 2, but it only costs 290 rather than 320. So they say they already have kind of a baked-in 10% power savings. So that makes yield modules slightly less punishing when you also upgrade the building. But my goal right now is a geothermal plant plus Stirling engines. So let's keep moving in that direction. Geothermal is probably in production, right? Yep, there it is. We just need a few more heat pipes. Heat pipes. Speaking of yield modules. Oh, I don't have any. Speaking of yield modules. Bam, bam. Take that. Now, this is not good. Why are we not getting aluminum sheets delivered here? Oh, it's because it's already full of pipes. Aha. Okay, well, that's an easy fix. Okay, so geothermal plant, check. And then a Stirling engine needs lubricant and compressed nitrogen. Yuck. So lubricant shows up somewhere. I've completely lost track of what the heck I'm doing. Here. So we're going to need to bring compressed nitrogen up. And I will make Stirling engines here. So then I can just do that, and a requester chest, and it only needs a couple different solid things. Surge compressors, though, I don't currently have. I'll save that for lubricant producing stuff. I'll just upgrade those. Of course, I don't have any space in my inventory. Go away, go away, go away. So then I can get rid of these. I really need an inventory upgrade. That's like one of the first things I need in chemical science. Make a few more power pole 2s. I don't remember if I need pipe 1s or not. What do pipe 1s go into? I feel like if I have the buildings automated, I don't need the pipes. Pipe 1s go into a chimney, tank. They're used to switch the combustion chamber. But yeah, I don't think I actually need pipe 1s in my inventory. So that'll save me a little bit of space. I do want all this stuff, though. I guess once I have electrolyzer 2s, I won't need electrolyzer 1s. In any case, let's yield up the motors here. Now, are we out of iron plates? Looks like we are. Wow, incredible. So I need to upgrade these to Foundry 2s as well. My poor base. My poor little base. It's really struggling to catch up. Let's throw all the Foundry 1s back in there. Make sure we recycle those. Speed up my iron production processes. And unfortunately, that also means we need to replace inserters. I mean, that's not like unfortunate. It just means we have to spend more inserters. Okay, and then I'll throw yield in all of them. Yeah, let's switch this to also include Foundry 2. Double yield. Let's go. Maximum yield. Okay. But overall, that will provide a much faster crafting rate than whatever it was I had before. And yeah, plates are completely out. That's interesting. Okay, so then one of the things we now need... Let me use my blueprint here. And apply correctly is surge compressors, which is interesting because I haven't needed a lot of those up till now. I built a few. I also have large tanks, which is worth talking about now that I have concrete. Oh, I'm way on the side here. My bad, guys. It's because of concrete, we can now build these once I get steel cable going, and those hold 125,000 at 100% pressure, which I guess the pressure's kind of irrelevant when you've got pumps going in and out of stuff. Because it would hold 125,000 regardless of what pressure it was at. Just like this holds 30,000. It's just at 90% pressure. Anyway, what am I doing? Surge compressor. I actually don't see them. Surge. Yep, can't make them here. Is it only in a large assembler? It sure is. Move these bad boys over. And large assembler, here we come. That can make surge compressor and priority compressor. Now, which one do I need for geothermal or Stirling engines? I need a surge compressor and 2 standard turbines. So you build surge compressors, which unfortunately need priority compressors, which is very unfortunate. So we need to throw in another large assembler here. Do we have more of those, hopefully? I do. I have 2 of them, which is a very small number. And these are all held up by steel, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, the amount of iron and steel that I'm asking my base to produce right now is kind of absurd. Let's be honest. I do have all those things, except red wire, funnily enough. This is not... There we go. Wait, that's showing I have red wire. I clicked too many times on that. That's a monster. 20 pump 2s. Jeez. Man, we're asking these to stock up to 20. Okay, that's not horrible. But yeah, this stuff is going to take forever. Oh, and we don't have power switches. That's one thing I don't have. Okay, let's get those going. Power switch. Power switch. Okay, at least we have all the things in that. I can put it in a medium assembler. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll just drop it there. That's a bad idea. That's too close to these belts for comfort. Apply productivity, power switch, click, click. Okay, we have a few conbots. And now my 2 hangars will actually function. Hooray! It would be nice to have another battery, but I can't build those yet. Gosh, yeah. This would be another place to put productivity. I guess we can revamp these guys to have productivity. Okay, he's already tier 2. So productivity in those. Then we want productivity here. Repair packs also. These places. Definitely inserters. These other random electronics components. What? I thought I did that. Clearly that didn't work. Oh, these are ripe for Foundry 2s. And productivity. Bam. And then turbines are pretty expensive. Definitely want productivity on those. Oh, okay. This is like one of the few things I can't put productivity modules in. Or is that just because I'm out of productivity modules? Oh, I also need aluminum to be productive. Let's do that next. Okay. It looks like I can't put productivity... Oh, I can in backup turbines, just not the standard ones. Interesting. I guess that makes sense, because the backup is the core thing that you build, and then... standard turbines are just like a modification of backup turbines. So that feels fair, actually. Now this guy also could be productive. Save me a little bit of metals whenever I build a chest. Because every one of these needs to have a small chest one, so making those cheaper. In a weird way, we'll actually build more of these because steel comes from iron anyway. I know it's convoluted, but that is how these things work. Yeah, okay, so same idea here. We can only do the productivity on one of the two compressors, but that's fine. That means I should probably throw efficiency in here, because large assemblers are expensive. Definitely want productivity in belts and in Stirling engines and literally everywhere else that I can put them. Okay. Put those here. And all the miners. I just think about how much metal I've spent making these 50 medium miner 2s. I'm excited that I have them. It will pay off in the long run, but boy, have I spent a lot of resources getting there. I mean, we're talking like a few hours now, like multiple hours. My base has been using every single bit of iron and steel it's produced. Wait, another productivity. Bingo. Bingo. Bye-bye. Played too much Mario Kart in my life. Can I put productivity in these? I sure can. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, Foundry 2s. We need a few more. And then productivity. Okay. So that's all fine and dandy. We now have a lot more productivity going around. So in terms of raw input, we'll need a lot less. In terms of power per unit, we'll need a lot more, but geothermal should really help, and we have a lot of fumaroles up here. So I will simply need a 10 or so pylons. I might need more than 10. Might not be enough. It's also time to get rubber and a bunch of other things into my logistics requests. A lot of other things, he says, but can't think of what. What actually do I need? Probably capacitors. Probably... I mean, we're gonna do buildings, but I'm waiting for things to settle down first. Oh, small chest too. Probably one of them. concrete will be one of them. Power pole 2, I already have the request for that. Am I even making power pole 2? I don't think I am. Am I even making power pole 1? I feel like I'm not. Unless I just did it on the way to something else and kind of forgot about it. I don't think I'm making power poles. Now those can go in small assemblers, so we'll drop a couple here. Definitely need to modify this blueprint to have this stuff. No tiles though. Okay, power pole 1, power pole 2. Click, 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 click. Okay, that's an easy one, thankfully. Get rid of sandstone for sure. Oh, motors. Definitely need motors. Motor 1, motor 2. What are some other basics? Can I make substations yet? They need concrete. Oh! Oh, they need transformer. Based on raw ingredients, though, I actually can make substations. That could be handy. Again, not gonna worry about that for now. I think 15 pylons is enough, and I'll need... Okay, 70 heat pipes is plenty. I've already made the geothermal plant. Let's actually go for 2 of them. And then I will need 22 Stirling engines. So 80% efficiency means 10 of them will produce 8 megawatts. However, there was a large amount of discussion on the Discord, and essentially we discovered... I just need to make some of my own compressors here. I'll just make a single priority compressor. We discovered that Stirling engines delete heat if they're too hot. And what that means is if you have exactly 10, then they'll end up being too hot, and then that will create heat deletion, and you end up not getting your full 8 megawatts. So you actually need 11 of them to keep them slightly cooler, running at less than 100% capacity, and then you end up being able to... Oh my gosh, 9 wells? Do I have any that I can grab? I have 2 that I can grab. Yeesh. Yeah, my base is pretty far behind. I think it's time to set up more iron and steel. I really wanted to wait till chemical science, but I think it is time. At least we have tier 2 stuff, so this will go a little faster. And I'm gonna set, yeah, I'll just change all these to tier 2 so that I won't need to set up more graphite. And we'll have to have miners on a belt far, far away, which means lots of red belts rather than yellow belts. But I have a decent amount of red belts. We'll let that stack up to 1 more. Kind of expensive, though. But yeah, we just need to set up more iron and more power. Okay, surge compressor, or priority compressor, needs to be fed with nitrogen. We can easily just do this. That really should be a T, but I don't care. And then we need any sort of tank. I don't even care if it's the crappiest, smallest one available. Oh, I already have a small tank. Perfect. So we'll just put that in a small tank. And then that gets piped up to specifically here? Here. Thank goodness for these single tile extenders. They make pipe spaghetti much less painful, and they take up a lot less space. Okay, so then we'll turn the corner, bam. Okay. So that's pumping out compressed nitrogen to make our Stirling engines. And unfortunately, we need so many things we don't have. Ugh. It's disgusting. I don't want to be holding these random paste modules and such. So I guess the first step, I can just double all of this. I don't need to double just the graphite. I don't... Oh, wait. No, that's not true for the furnaces. That's not true for the furnaces. Okay. Yeah, I see the problem now. Let's grab purple science. Walk it over. Looks like we've halted. And drop that in the chest. Can I put productivity in labs? Oh, I've run out of productivity modules again? Again. Freaking again. It's a Monday. Gotta do it one more time. So we're very short on arithmetic circuits. Or, sorry, arithmetic circuits. Again, I have literally no idea how that's supposed to be said. So this logic circuit guy is currently the holdup. Let's speed him up a bit. Productivize him. Oh, we could also do productivity on science. There's so many places I am not doing productivity, but I'm getting distracted here. You know what? I don't need productivity on science. Whatever. We're fine. Not that big of a difference. 6% is a big difference. Okay. And I mean, the power use on labs is not that high anyway, so that doesn't change a whole lot. Oh, no, I lost track. I had so many things in my head at once. So, first of all, our power is getting scarily close. I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing brownout soon. So, okay, the issue here is the furnaces. So what I was going to look at, because all we need is 200 green science to get to the next tier furnace. And then we can get medium furnaces 2, which have a crafting speed of 2. The problem is green science is pretty complicated. We already have most of the things except sulfuric acid. And honestly, that's kind of... Oops, I didn't mean to put that. That's kind of it. I mean, ammonia is pretty easy. Barrels are made out of stuff I already have. So, like, I could cobble together some crappy green science to try to get that. I don't think that's worth it. I'm just going to copy this. But what we can do, if we double the ore input to 15, I can just double all of the crushers. Or sorry, upgrade all of the crushers to tier 2. So what I need is a heck of a lot of crusher 2s. And... crusher 2s and yield modules and furnaces. Unfortunately, I can't improve all that much. But, excuse me. So let's go back to here. This was the build that I made. So let's shift and see the difference. So we will copy. Add a recipe, it doesn't matter what. Paste, delete that. Input 15. But now we're going to shift over to Crusher 2 with Yield 1. We're going to shift over to Medium Furnace with Yield instead. So what's the difference? Oh my gosh, power difference is huge. We only get one more Yeah, that's not significantly different. I think here the yield module is actually not all that helpful. It's a tiny bit more iron, and I think efficiency module keeps the power cost way low. I think yield here is worth it, though. But now we want 30. So we need up to 3.48 graphite and 52 medium furnaces. Okay. We can do this, we can do this. We got this, y'all. The one thing I do need is to switch out my belt type things. We need some underground twos. Unfortunately, we don't have any splitters. So I need to physically just steal some from here before the bots can get to it. I think like 5 should be enough. Then I need a bunch of crusher 2s. How many did we say? 13? Okay, so we got plenty. Medium furnace 2s. I think we have quite a few. Or medium furnace 1, I mean. And then I need a random smattering of distillery 2s and a few other things. Chem plant 2s. Let's take those. Hydroplant 2s, I already have one of, which hopefully is enough. I guess we'll see what happens. And let me grab some miners. We can improve all my mining. Now, I assume, I'm just going to look, yeah, these are tiny little 2x2 miners. They're so cute. I'm not totally sure why I would use those. Where'd they go? Put those back in. But medium miners, I am quite certain that these are the ones I'm going to use for everything moving forward. So we're actually going to pull all this up. Oh gosh, we have 100 power pole 2s. Finally, the power poles, we've got them. Okay, those are fine. Actually, yeah. The goal is medium miner 2s everywhere, so we'll just do this. And then we have a couple extras we need here. Oh, right. I'm using a new type of belt now. But I didn't actually grab any. Silly Krydax. On the plus side, the underground belts can go a lot further. So that's nice. There's a part of me that wants to just say, you know what, why don't I walk away? You know, I still should have some yellow belts. I'm going to be really wasteful if I put red belts where I don't need them at the moment. But I'm not going to have them on the hotbar. I'll just grab the yellows when I need them. Where are the yellows? Here. Uh-oh. We don't have very many. Okay. Anyway, what I was about to say is I kind of just want to leave my base running for like 3 hours and then come back, but that feels like cheating to me. I'm not content to just idle. Okay, put these down. Oops. Alright. Put these guys down, and I think we've covered everything. Now, altogether, these can produce 33 per second, so we actually do need red belts. And a red. Well, hold on, we can do this differently. Don't need as many splitters this way. Okay. Cannot insert inventory full. Well, whatever. And, oh my gosh, inventory is very full. There's gotta be stuff in here that I just don't even need. But we want to utilize our full underground length here. And then here, we're going to have to upgrade a few. That should probably be enough, but we'll just upgrade all of them. We do need an upgrade planner specifically for inserters. Inserter 1 goes to inserter 2. And we'll upgrade all these. And then crusher 2s go in. Those can all be yield. Now, as much as it pains me to have a bunch of different upgrade planners, we also need one for belts. And we want that one to be separate from inserters. So yellow, yellow, yellow to red, red, red. We need to upgrade all these belts. Sweet. Okay. So then this should then split to do another chunk of furnaces that look exactly the same. And now we just need to improve all this, the graphite. Of course I can't insert anything because inventory's full. What else is new? Rah! Okay. It'll be okay, Krydex. We'll make it. We'll make it through this. The great drought of resources. The drought of resources and buildings is what this is. Okay, those are all Chem Plant 2s. Those are Chem Plant 2s. Priority Electrolyzer 2s. Look at this. We already have 2 of them. Hydro Plant 2. We've already got that. We do need another well, but I can just craft it. Connect that up. Do we have an outfall in here anywhere? No, no outfalls. Sweet. The problem is we do need to go to Distillery 2s, which are hyper expensive. Please tell me. Nope, I cannot handcraft them. And we don't have any air filter 2s either. So we'll need to improve that. And then we need... what's the easiest way to do this? I didn't leave any space. I guess I have space over here now. I'll just put it over here. Just kind of do one of these. Okay, definitely don't make sure. Don't make sure? Make sure those are not disconnected. And then this, I can just copy everything up to here and plop that down. That's in the way. And this pylon is in the way. You know, I just remembered I can scroll through copy pastes, and that's something people keep reminding me of, and I keep forgetting that I can do it. It's so handy. We'll just put that there. That requires a million things I don't have, but we'll at least be able to get started on it. Let's put regular old splitter there. And then the iron actually kind of needs to come up here. Okay. And then the graphite gets split. This gets split. course I can't insert crushed iron. Okay, so this goes to this belt. Those can just be regular belts, though. And this can be a regular splitter. I don't have any of those, though. Okay. Make sure all the belts are built. My poor little construction bots are all slowed down. Let's let them catch up here for a minute. You can see my solar power's not quite keeping up with this level of needing to build things. Okay. Are we out of regular inserters, probably? I still have 2 left, but I feel like that's not, yeah, that's not enough. Okay. Wow, we actually got most of this built. I'll just replace the power poles with tier 2 ones. And we are on our way to more iron. Okay, that well's not powered. We desperately need distillery 2s, otherwise this whole setup isn't going to work. We also should be okay on oxygen, because that's 105. We're going to need double chimneys and air filter 2s. And more inserters. Okay. Alright. We can do this. And then... Okay. Let's see. First off, I'll give back the miners. And medium miner 1s. I can put those here. That'll save me a lot of resources in the future. Fortunately, it won't give me resources back. Then I need air filter 2s. Did I ever automate air filter 2s? Don't know if I did. Wait, I have 2 distillery 2s. I don't know where those came from, but I have them. That scares me, because that means they were probably meant for something else. Or did I craft those in the last episode? Actually for the purpose of increasing that graphite. I might have, because I remember looking at that in the last episode. I don't see air filter 2s. So we're going to have to craft those ourselves. They are 3 times as fast, so instead of 12, I only need 4. So I need some more filters, which really should be a logistics request, because I need them at random times. And what else did I need? Standard turbine 1, which is up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sweet. So I can get that done. Now, is power an issue yet? Oh, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Oh, I didn't grab inserters. We need to grab that too. Yellow inserters are here-ish. No. Nope. Where are they? Where did I put them? Oh, they're up here by the motors. Okay. Get rid of a couple extras. Oh, there's 1 belt piece missing. I was curious. I was like, I thought we should be seeing some iron. Okay. Are we out of undergrounds? Is that the problem? Looks like that's the problem. Of course, I can't make more, so I guess I can just put a few of these to make sure I'm good to go on graphite. Alright. And then we need a pop down distillery 2s. And now we've got loads of nitrogen. And we're gonna need 4 chimneys for that. And air filter 2s, we only need 4 of. And I can put those right here. Oh, I forgot they make 2 at a time. Dang it. That produces 600, these use 600. Perfect. Okay. So this should, unless I missed something... Where's that wastewater going? Oh gosh. It's going all the way over to the ocean. I forgot. Well, the ocean. My small lake, I should say. Okay, I'm super confused on how... Has my little window always been offset like that? Because I even locked it, so it shouldn't be moving. I don't understand how that gets moved. It always moves when I'm not looking. I'm wondering if it somehow has to do with the arrow keys, but that doesn't make any sense. Is it like from me shifting those? Is that somehow moving it? I don't know. Okay. So this should now be producing enough graphite for everything. Hopefully. It looks like it is. And now we're getting heaps of iron. And now the problem is steel. Not enough steel foundries. But that's good. That's a good problem. Because now we're getting full amount of steel and still enough extra iron that when we use iron, we don't need extra steel. So, I mean, it's not totally fixing the issue. Like, we're still not making enough steel plates. Like, that alone is just not enough for whatever it is I'm doing. But, again, things are stocking up, and I actually think we probably have enough throughput. We just kind of required multiple hours worth of steel all at once with trying to automate 50 of these tier 2 buildings. You know, that's a big issue. I should probably do some more steel, though. I just really want to get more power going first. Do I have any Stirling engines? I don't. I also never even designated an output for this. Surge compressor 1. Yeah, can I just handcraft enough of those? I mean, I can, slowly. That's gonna take forever. But it's something, and then that will get me some Stirling engines. Stirling engines are nice because they just prevent you from having to do the whole heat exchanger plus steam tanks plus steam engine. I guess I wouldn't need tanks if I'm doing what's it called? The steam or the geothermal, because it's constant production. So I guess because of constant production I wouldn't need tanks like I do with solar. Gosh. We are using a lot of power. I'm pretty sure my base can't sustain 70 to 80 megawatts. But I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, we've got plenty. Or do we actually have too much? How much do we have? 26.7. So half of that is 20 or 13.35, something like that. Okay, so we're at basically, oh, we're just not using all the iron ingots. That's why we're slowed down. So yeah, we really need more steel foundries. That's not that hard to add in, especially like right here. So I'm gonna grab a couple more foundries. So we can get more steel per second. I don't need 25. We need some more yield modules as well. Okay. Now, is there another recipe for steel, or is there only the one? There is another, there's two more. So adding in some lime goes from 2.5 to like 1.9. That's actually a huge difference. And then we don't even have to deal with CO2. We do have to deal with crushed limestone, though, which is interesting, but I can always just turn that into mineral dust, just like gravel. But this is a little ways into green science, so we're not going to see that for a hot second. Rather than... Oh my gosh. Trying to deconstruct the buildings, but the belt was moving me up. I'm going to shift this around a little bit. So we're going to go over. We're going to just put that there. This is a very nonsensical... I figured that would happen. Okay, so then that'll go there, and then this will just come up, and really it can just come over here. We can get rid of all that. That's much better. The reason I did that is so that I can then put my steel foundries sideways, because I have a lot more room in this direction. Yeah, 8 seems like a good amount. Steel ingots. So we need oxygen. How much oxygen per second is that? 72? It's actually a decent amount. I may not have enough for that. Problem is I'm venting oxygen in certain places. Like even right here I'm venting oxygen. So why don't I have this? Which by definition, this one is always going to have to make oxygen in order to make steel, because we need graphite to make the iron. So there is some level of not having to worry about this backing up, but I do still want to make sure I have an overflow on a tank. So we'll still set that up, but we should be able to provide some extra oxygen to my steel making from this without spending extra buildings or electricity. We'll hook that up. We'll do an overflow. The pressure that this will get to is 60 because of the pipes. So at 50, oh no, I'm out of pipes. That's a problem. Can't build without pipes. And then these guys is free O2. Well, free CO2. Free O2 actually also makes sense, but means a different thing. And I should bring that over to my CO2 production, which is over here. Yeah, because this is just a top-up. And then we have an overflow set up. So I can bring in extra... I still haven't grabbed pipes. Don't worry, I'm on it. Pipes. So this is kind of my CO2 network. Oh, crap. Oh, no, that's okay. We can go across this. There's more oxygen there. I should probably link that up, but I'm too lazy. Okay, so here we'll turn a corner. Connect that up. Okay, perfect. And then the oxygen, I do want to hook up both sources. Okay. And where was the other source? It's over here. So, right, gotta build those pipes. And then have this come up. Over. Turn a corner. Turn another corner. There we go. So then finally we need the ingots, which we'll split off. Easy enough. What's the input rate? I mean, I could use yellow inserters, but we're in the world of purple now. Just do the simple old-fashioned inserters. Put that all on a belt. Merge that on. Just kidding, I don't have any more mergers. Splitters, whatever they're called. Why did I call it a merger? Oh, crap. Nope. Gravel. Gotta get rid of the gravel. I forgot this produces gravel. Okay, so we do need a splitter. So we'll put a splitter here, right on gravel. And where does the gravel go? Looks like over here. And then this is going to be all steel. Gosh. A yellow belt is fine. I definitely don't need a red belt for steel. But what we can do is make use of two sides of the belt. It won't let me handcraft that for some reason with the picker tool. Oh gosh, inventory's full. Okay, I actually don't want steel ingots here because I want to feed those by hand into everything. Okay, so that should result in significantly more steel per second. And we also are going to need more iron now that I'm doing this, because that's using up another 6. I wonder if our gravel is going to back up. How much gravel can we handle? 14 per second, we should be okay. But we'll see. Whew, okay, well I think I'm going to have to call it an episode there. So the one with all of the iron and steel. So let's take a picture of this new deliciousness. And then, you know, I really do need to be putting lamps around. I'm just so lazy about that. Let's put some lamps around the base so we can take reasonable pictures at night. There we go, much better. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode, which is going to be probably later today. Or at least streaming later today if you're watching on YouTube. Who knows when you're watching, but let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you guys next time.